Having the correct fire door installed can save lives, so it's dramatically important that you do have the right one. So we thought we would come down and speak to the leaders in fire door safety. I'm joined by Neil and John. John, tell us what you guys are doing here today.
Well, we represent the fire door industry, and we are a trade association partnered with a certification body, and we run a certification scheme for fire doors. And as part of that, we're running a series of seminars to help people understand a bit more about fire doors, how they work, why they work, and also what to look for when they're installed, because one of the big issues is how well they're installed and how well they're maintained. One of the things we have as a sister to our certification scheme is a fire door inspection scheme, which is managed by Neil. And that means that we can have certificated fire door inspectors who know exactly what they're doing and are able to help people through the regulations and make sure that their buildings are safe, basically.
So let's hear about the inspection scheme then.
Yeah, what we do at the Fire Door Inspection Scheme, we qualify fire door people, fire door professionals that have been in the industry for a while, or fire risk assessors, so that they can actually go and do fire door inspections. And we're finding there's a great demand for that service from building owners. Up until now, up until July last year when we launched the website to find an inspector, building owners didn't have a go-to for fire door inspection services, and now there is that. We're finding that we're getting lots of inquiries from not just building owners, but people that live in social housing accommodation that are not sure about the fire doors on their flat. They're ringing us in to get an inspector involved so they can actually check the fire door's been installed correctly. Even new installations still aren't always being installed correctly. So there's a lot of work out there for fire door inspectors potentially. And we're providing, of course, a service to building owners so they can comply with the fire safety order.
So you guys are clearly providing a great service for the fire door and safety industry. And I can see here that we might have a little demonstration.
We've got a door here that's, in some ways it's typical of what you can find in a building and some of the things that aren't correct, which an inspector will understand and know about, but an owner of a building might not understand, and that could be a matter of life and death to the people who live in that building. So
is this an actual live demonstration that we can show? Fantastic. Give us a preview then.
I'll stand on the other side.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure I can fit through that door, guys.
Well, it is meant to go in the back of a car. You know, that's the main thing. So what we've got here, look, we've got missing screws, and fire doors tend to be heavy, so screw fixing is really important. Something as basic as the size of the screw or missing screws can make a difference on whether the door functions properly or not. Not just in a fire, where the lack of screw fixing will cause an early burn through and failure of the door dropping out of the frame, but also in day-to-day use. If the screws aren't big enough or there aren't sufficient screws, then the door will drop, it'll drag on the floor. And there was recently a case of a 23-year-old architect that died at the Isle of Dogs in East London, where the coroner did say because the door was dragging on the floor and didn't close properly, that was a contributing factor to the death of the young lady. So it's just so important. Simple things like the correct hinges, the correct screw fixings can make all the difference on the performance of a door.
So it really is those tiny differences that, you know, to me, you and I, we wouldn't really notice, you wouldn't really think anything of it, but actually can really make the difference of, unfortunately, life or death. Yeah,
anybody involved in fire door safety or fire door industry would understand how critical these things are. But as you say, to people that walk through doors 100 times per day, they're not looking for these things and don't realise the crucial importance of the correct installation of fire door and correct components. It's not just about the door, it's about the door closer, the hinges, the seals, it's everything that part of the assembly that makes the complete total fire door assembly.
So today you're obviously running a seminar right now, and are you going to be running any seminars later today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow we've got a full programme starting at 10:30 right through till 3 o'clock. So we've got seminars just about on the hour every hour.
So really, you know, if you want to learn more about the safety of fire doors, this is the place to come. Where can we find you?
U600 in FIREX.
U600. Okay, brilliant. So if you do want to come down and learn more about the importance and exactly how to make sure your fire doors are safe and all above board, make sure you come down to U600 and listen to one of the seminars. Thank you both very much. Thanks.